And what is most important are the pupils that we have in our wonderful schools. And I'm going to introduce you now to Martha and Josie, two recently former pupils of GDST schools who are going to speak to us. Give them a massive hand, because this is a huge deal.
My mum has worked for the GDST as a teacher for the past 20 years. She's just there, by the way. She, her colleagues at Norwich High School for Girls, and all of you teachers across the GDST deserve to retire with peace of mind. Because without that security, I don't understand how you're supposed to teach your pupils and put them first. I used to take immense pride in the fact that I am a GDST alumna. I went to Norwich High for 14 years. That's my entire school career. But that's not something that I take pride in anymore, because I feel disgraced and disappointed by the institution that it has become. Instead, I take pride in my teachers and the community that helped me to grow up. It's them who nurtured me, who showed me compassion, and who taught me the skills to follow my dreams. My incredible, wonderful teachers who without, I truly believe I would be nothing. At school, I was taught to take pride in my achievements and to celebrate in the achievements of others, but I was also taught to use my voice for the better and to stand up for those who need it most. So here I am today. Never in a million years did I think that I would have to use my voice to help the very people who gave me one in the first place. But in the words of Michael Oakley, I am dismayed by the way that you have all been treated. Because without you, there would be no GDST. I don't know how hard it is to understand that without teachers, we don't have schools. To target you, to sacrifice you, is to remove financial stability and peace of mind, which is harbouring stressful, toxic work environments. And how you're supposed to teach in environments like that, I don't know. You deserve so much more and so much better. So I'm stood here today because I know what it's like to be a real GDST girl, to be fostered into adulthood by the most incredible teachers in the world. I'm stood here today because I was lucky enough to be brought up by one of those teachers, my own mother. And I see day in and day out how much she is willing to give for her job, her pupils, her school. And I think that it's disgusting that she gets nothing in return. Instead, her hard work is thrown back in her face. I'm stood here today because I was given nothing but love and support for 14 years, and the least I can do is show you my support back. And finally, I'm stood here today because I know that if you cut teachers' pensions, you are destroying the GDST as it is, was, and always has been. And by destroying the GDST, you're destroying the futures of the girls who go there. Thank you.
Hello, teachers! At Putney High School, I learned more than just trigonometry. My teachers also taught me how to know myself, my morals, values, intellectual curiosity. None of that came from the state-of-the-art science building that I've never actually been in. I learned those things from my teachers. When I struggled with my mental health in school, I didn't know how to talk about it. Rather than seeing a student who was reluctant to learn and difficult to teach, my psychology teacher saw a student who needed support. So she kept her door open, and eventually I knocked on it, and again and again and again until I'm sure she wanted to close it. But she never closed it, not in the morning before school when she was trying to wake up, not during her lunch break, and not after school. And when we went into online learning, she created a virtual space. She didn't just give me my passion for psychology, but she taught me how to be vulnerable, and she taught me how to trust others. My English teacher taught me how to be curious. She taught me how to be confident. She taught me how to believe in myself, and she told me again and again that I was valued in classes. I didn't just learn how to analyze poetry and literature or write essays. I learned how to understand the world. What amazes me most is that although I've graduated, my teachers are still teaching me. All of them here and all of the teachers I've never met. Today I'm walking away learning a lesson in self-worth. And so to the GDST, I want to ask you, how much do you value your teachers? And if you do, put the money where your mouth is. But most importantly, no matter what happens, I want to say to the teachers here, thank you. And please, please, please do not forget your worth and your value and the influence you have on your students. Go Spink!